we talked a while back about, you making plays and making tackles in the right way. Do you feel like you've been able to do more of that in the last couple of weeks?
I think so. I think overall, just in totality, there are things that can be better. But, as long as you stay, with the right preparation and with the right, and have the same confidence, the plays will come. If you're studying your film, if you, practicing hard and all that stuff, the work that you put in will show on Sunday. So it's really just about staying throughout the same process through the highs and lows.
And Sean McVay talked about, the pass rush and the coverage kind of playing as one. How do you guys, get to that point, and what are some things that you're able to, communicate to help that?
Yeah, I think overall it's just about communication from, bottom to top or top to bottom, however you see it. Especially in the back end, we have to do a better job of being able to communicate to everybody. But at the same time, I feel like the front has been doing a great job. I think they did a great job last game, and it's on us to, be able to make those plays when they come to us. I don't want to get too much in statistics, but I saw something, and, it kind of looks, it shows a little bit how we're getting a lot of pressures, but, we're not where we want to be in terms of, the back end play. But like I said, as long as we stay to the same process, we're communicating on a high level, the sacks will come for the front end, and then, picks and interceptions, PBUs and all that stuff will come in the back end. So, just sticking to the script, keep doing what we need to do in practice, and eventually the results will show on Sunday.
And the pass rush, like you said, is lots of young guys there. There's, young guy in the secondary with Cam Kinchins coming in and getting a lot of playing time. What have you made of his performance so far?
I think he's doing good. Being a rookie sometimes is hard. Sometimes it's hard to, come in. But I think he's been doing a good job. And I'm confident in him. And he's been able to do a great job in practice, communicates well, has great, ball instincts and, anticipation. So, I love to see his growth. And, I'm excited to see what's to come, throughout the season.
How do you work on cleaning up those the penalty calls that we've been getting?
Yeah, the refs had told us something. It's really not about the first phase. You can get hands-on within, that 5-yard margin, but it's really in that second phase is, once you have your hands on, drop them and then use your feet, be in, good body position. And that's something that we're going to continue to work on throughout practice and stuff like that so we don't get those calls and we can get off in third down. But yeah, like I said, we're going to keep working on it. Obviously, it's something that, has hurt us, but as long as we keep working on it and, make sure we can get off on third down and not have those penalties, we'll be better on the back end.
You guys had plenty of chances to win, and I know there's no moral victory, but when you look at that video, what bothers you most that needs to be applied this week against a very prolific offense?
I think for us, it's, it's a couple plays. It's a couple plays, especially on the defense where, we have the momentum and, you can kind of just shut the whole game down if you make it, a certain plays. Whether it's penalties, whether it's a, missed coverage. In the back end, if you mess up one thing, it's a touchdown. Or if you mess up one thing, it's an explosive play. That's why it's kind of like you have to be on full tilt the whole game. You can't really have any, mental errors or mental busts because if we do, like you see, it'll be a touchdown, it'll be a big game. So those are the things that we need to kind of focus on and highlight, especially in the back end. Communication, running to the ball, making sure, if a play does break out, get them to the ground and hopefully, we'll just, have them snap the ball one more time. But overall, I think, those are things that we're working on in practice, and, the results are going to show on Sunday as long as we, minimize the penalties, minimize the explosives, and create turnovers. We'll put ourselves in a position to win these games.
Quentin, the only thing worse than 1-3 is 1-4, right? So, but I don't want to say there's a sense of urgency because you guys have that every week. Yeah. This is a big.
It is. There definitely is a sense of urgency. You want to have momentum going into the bye week. I think that's a huge thing. If you look across the league, is winning a game going into the bye week, and then obviously we're going to get some players back, which is good. And so this bye week is probably better to have it earlier because you get guys back. You start to get some of those star players or weapons that you need, so that the whole Rams organization has all those players back. But at the same time, like you said, you don't want to go 1-4. You don't. So we're going to do our best to just play football. If you look at it, really, other than Arizona, we were in all the games.
Yeah.
We were in all the games. It was certain things here and there, but we were fighting. We're fighting our ass off in a lot of these games. So like I said, we need to play a complete game. It's not, offense can't be rolling and defense, defense can't be rolling and then offense has to be, offense, defense, and special teams, and be able to play all 4 quarters for 60 minutes. So that's one thing that, I talk to the guys is, can we play a complete game for 60 minutes so that we can come out, with a victory and go into the bye week 2 and 3.
Talked a lot about the offensive line having some continuity and working some combination blocks. How much easier is it to do that when you are with the same people, kind of week in and week out?
It makes it easier overall. Just getting that chemistry going a little bit, and the same guys. Just at the time, it's kind of tough to get a feel for things, honestly. But same guys every week, you build growth, you build confidence, and it feels good overall.
And Kyron said that he thought the offensive line did a great job opening up holes for him. And what did you make of your guys' performance in the run game?
Pretty good, honestly. Missed some blocks, though, some key blocks to win the game. But overall, that was a good performance. Clean things up this week, and we'll be fine.
How long did it kind of take to get back into the rhythm of things, now that you're, playing on a weekly basis again?
It was kind of tough, honestly. Get back into it for the most part. I've been out for so long. I had the ankle injury. I was out because of suspension as well. So I want to say probably last week was my best week overall. I was preparing for it. So I feel good now, though.
You guys got some young guys, next to you and on the line. What do you make of Logan Bruss's performance so far, and then Bo Limmer?
Doing a good job overall. I definitely trying pretty hard. They're doing their job for the most part. Just got to keep going every day, honestly. Keep working and doing the right things.
How frustrating is it to have multiple lines for so long?
It's definitely pretty tough. You can't go chemistry, you can't go continuity. Got to go out there and do your job at the end of the day. But it's definitely hard for sure, honestly.
Who takes the leadership role in a situation like that?
Well, we have Rob Havenstein. He's been here 10 years, honestly. A good vet, Super Bowl champion. He knows his stuff, so definitely Rob for sure.
Yeah. How you feeling?
Really good, man. I love football, so I love being here.